If someone was reading the story of my life, I'm sure they would think I'd be a colorful character. I can relate to Thomas in his doubting. Um, it's part of humanity, that we're not sure of good news. You're waiting for the other shoe to fall. You hear good news, but what is coming after it? So you kind of want to hold back a little bit. But the Bible has always helped me, taught me that, if it comes anything with doing work for the Lord or doing anything that concerns that there should be no doubts that the Lord is always there. He is always backing, and He will never put you in a position that would be harmful. I think everybody has those moments that we would rather not be a doubting Thomas, but humanity just makes us that way naturally. Overcoming it is what is the most difficult. Honest is a hard question. Honesty is being honest with yourself and being honest about your feelings with other people, showing what is inside of you and not holding back, but also tempering it with things that should be said and things that shouldn't be said. There's over 100 verses in the Bible that talks about honesty and integrity and doubting, and it's very hard to pick just one because each single one has one line or one word or one something that makes you think and makes you respect that verse, and want to bring it more into your life. When I was approached about doing the preschool, Pastor Miriam came to me and was talking about this position for director, and I had doubts about my abilities to jump into a situation that was not quite ready for me. And so I had quite a few doubts about that. It was very important for me to be honest about that. From Pastor Miriam, it was received by mostly encouragement of, you shouldn't doubt yourself this way. You have the capability, you've had the background in many different areas that also apply to the preschool. And so it was just met with more encouragement and helping me to understand that my doubts were maybe unfounded. Well, taking over a position like this, it affects lives, it affects children, it affects the teachers, it affects the church, it affects everything, so there's a lot of responsibility that rests on the shoulders to make sure that the program is successful and it runs and people trust you and the teachers are willing to come and work with you and be a part of that group. They were happy that someone had stepped up and, inquired about it and wanted to take over. And after talking about what I've done, the jobs that I've had and how it could apply, they were very open and welcoming to me about taking the position. I will still have doubts if I'm not quite sure, but I will always explore the alternatives, or I'll explore the doubt that I have to see where the answers may lie in there. Never just doubting and then not doing anything about it. We'll explore and look into the doubts. After talking with Pastor Miriam, after talking with the teachers, doing little interviews with them, I decided that it would be a good fit, and I went ahead and took the position, and it has worked out well so far. And we look forward to a future.